know the word, but it goes like ya da 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 ya da da dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da. We kids always heard stories about Bernalda, and we knew that this is where my grandfather came from, and we knew we ate some very strange food and we had some very strange customs, and that they all seemed to come from Bernalda Bella. He never said Bernalda, he made one word, Bernalda Bella. I was fascinated. It sounded like an almost mystical place. When I was around 22, I made a film in Dublin and then Yugoslavia and came across the Adriatic and went to look for Bernalda Bella. Since the time that my grandfather left in 1904, I was the first one of the Coppola family to go back to Bernalda. In those days, as I was growing up, there were things that we did that the other kids didn't. We would go to occasionally a pizzeria. None of my friends knew what a pizzeria was. And my mother would say, "Oh, you live in America, it's the greatest country in the world." And my father said, "Yes, but you're Italian, which is a country of all the great composers." And we were very proud because we were both American and Italian, and we thought we had the best of two great things.
My nephew is Francis Ford Coppola, the famous cineast, the famous Hollywood director, and he created this wonderful place here down at the bottom of Italy, between the toe and the heel.
So this is the garden of the Palazzo Margerita, and this garden is a historic garden. I imagine that this is the garden of the princess that has to stay behind the wall until the lucky adventurer climbs over the wall to find her. Any artistic endeavor, building a hotel, making a film, has similarities to any other art form. You're trying to create an illusion. I've begun almost a second phase of my career, really just the things I love to do, things I enjoyed. If I liked wine, I found that before I knew it, I was in the wine business. And I liked very much the jungle when I was working on Apocalypse Now, so I bought a little hideaway to go ride in Belize, and that became a hotel. So I found out that the things you do out of the love of doing them, you can have a success of sorts. I do believe that heritage is the foundation. In our family, they were either mechanisti, machinists and engineers, or musicians. And of course, the old man, Augustino, was this incredible, exaggerating storyteller. So if you think of it, you have technology, music, and storytelling. That's sort of cinema. Take my hand, I'm a stranger in paradise, for mortals who stand beside an angel in paradise. I seem starry-eyed, that's a danger in paradise, for mortals who stand beside an angel like you.
We've been married too long. No, the answer is 62 years. The reason for the longevity of the marriage, the answer is pasta fagioli. However, it has to be condita correctly. That is with the correct olive oil, and then peperoncino, and then una nevicata, that's a snowfall of Parmesan cheese.
I know, what has that got to do with the price of eggs? They asked you about marriage. It's just pasta fagioli.
Well, I thought that had to do with marriage.